What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another review. Or, well, I guess you could say I thought this was gonna be a movie, but it's actually a TV show. But Dragon Ball Daima episode, season one, episode one, conspiracy. Um, this was basic. This show, if you didn't know, takes place after the whole Majin Buu saga, but before the start of Super. So it's like the in between. Uh, it's in between. It's canon to the actual show, but it's like the in between is Dragon Ball Z. So they saying it's basically Dragon Ball Z, then Daima, then Dragon Ball Super. So basically, in this first episode, we're introduced to uh I forgot what's the character. I got them pulled up. So I can't remember their name. Uh, Goma. Okay, Goma. We're introduced to Goma and Desu, which is like he's like the Supreme Kai, like Shin, the Supreme Kai of the main universe or the Goku's in them universe. He looks like him, but a little bit taller. But I'm guessing, I think, like they said, I think from what I was reading going into this, that all the Kais in the multiverse of Dragon Ball Z are related to each other because they all come from the same type of tree. So they're essentially Sin or Supreme Kai's uh, brother, and we also introduced to this universe's Supreme Kai sister, who is Doctor uh Arisu. I don't know if I'm saying it right. As I'm butchering it, I'm sorry. But we're introduced to Goma, who is basically going on the recorded history of the events that took place with the Majin Buu saga, because this where they are, this is the demon realm. So in the demon, pretty much this is pretty much the entire episode. The entire episode one is just a recap. The majority of it is a recap of the Majin Buu saga, because as Goma and Desu recap the events of what happened, because that's, to their knowledge, Deborah left under the control of Bobby to go that's unleashed Majin Buu, and they're trying to figure out, well, what happened to Deborah, why haven't he been back? And they see through the recorded history that he basically went to Earth with Bobby, was successful in releasing Majin Buu, eventually killed by Majin Buu, and then they watch how Goku and friends basically was able to defeat Majin Buu, and to their surprise that there was and then to their surprise that they had Dragon Balls too. But they were surprised that it was mortals. They couldn't believe that it was mortals this strong that was able to defeat Majin Buu. Like, they even know about Majin Buu in this universe, and that in the demon realm. And I guess the demon realm is like a different universe. I didn't know that. I thought the demon realm, we knew about the demon realm. We knew about the board being the demon king and all that type of stuff. I thought that is just within Goku's universe, but it turns out Bobby used his magic to go to a different universe and take the board from the demon realm. And because we see that when they leave the demon realm to come to Goku and Neil's planet, they leave from the demon realm to Universe 7. They even find out when that happens too, that Desu's sister, the doctor, I just call her that, had already left and went there before them. Um, but yeah, they decided that Goma would be the new, since Deborah is dead, and Majin Buu basically took out any threats that would be to the demon realm. That it was a landslide that Goma would be the new king of the demon realm. But in fear that Goku and them would come to the demon realm and fight them, and like you know be a problem, because they realized they probably couldn't compete with people like Goku and them who were so strong, that they need to devise a plan just in case. They have no real proof that Goku and them would even come to attack, but they wanted to plan just in case, so they get their elder Namekian, who is like Dende, but he's like a super old dude. And they found out through the footage too that you could use the Dragon Balls to get 3 wishes. Um, so they go to Earth, they go to Universe 7 and to Dende's lookout. They use their since the Dragon Balls was just used, the Dragon Balls was inert, meaning they was turned to stone. But the Namekian, it turns out they got powers where even if they're turned to stone, they could sense where the Dragon Ball is at, and he could basically make them come to him, and he could even speed up the process to make them be useful again. He had the ability to not only pull them to, yeah, he got the ability to pull them to him and make them useful again if he wanted to, other than having to wait the whole year time for them to become useful. He could speed up that. And this is where we would get, as you can see, this is how we get Goku and friends turn back to a kid, because their wish was basically that wish would be for everybody, for Goku, Vegeta, and everybody, basically Bulma, everybody, Goku, his friends and allies who fought against Majin Buu, to be turned into children. And it was funny, they had to be specific about the age and the people and the people that was already kids. So it was like he turned everybody to a specific age, and the people that was already kids, he turned them back into babies. And that's pretty much how this episode ends. Episode ends where, for the start of the new adventure, as the episode ends, you just see everybody being turned into a baby, and we still, I guess, in episode 2 we'll see what they'll do with the other two. That's how this episode ends, with everybody turning into kids and whatnot. Um, the episode, it was okay. For the most part, I enjoyed the art, like the art style and everything, the visuals and the art style in this was spent chef's kiss. It was fantastic. I enjoyed it. It looked good. So that was that, and it was interesting to see these new characters and the story dynamic. The fact that we got when you see, if you see the episode, you will see what I mean by the animation style and everything. It looked reminiscent to Dragon Ball Z, in the way how Dragon Ball Z used to look. But everything was redone. Like everything you saw, the Buu saga was redone in this new animated style. But the new animated style doesn't look. It looks slightly different, but not too different from the Dragon Ball Z style. So far, the episode is intriguing. It's not bad. I mean, we had to go on because I did not like the whole GT thing when they turned Goku into a kid. But we will go on and see how this one goes. I am going to give this episode a I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10. I mean, it was nothing. 7 out of 10, big ups, but because it was nothing really to. When we introduced to Goku and them, they were just having a birthday party for Trunks. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, nothing too big happening. Most of the episode focused on Goma and the Demon Realm, and they're finding out what happened and recapping the Majin Buu saga. And then, like I said, for the most part, when we do get introduced to Goku and them and what they're doing currently, they were just having a birthday party for Trunks. They was even talking about like when a Saiyan gets hits 15, they hit a growth spurt and basically get that's when they get into their teenage and older forms and stuff like that, older looking bodies and stuff like that. So yeah, it was pretty much a okay episode. Like I said, a solid 7. But we'll see where it goes from here when we see the other episode. But if you enjoy my review of this, you know what to do. You hit this button right here for more of my TV reviews. And if you enjoy the video so much, you want to support the channel, all you gotta do is hit that like, subscribe, share, press the button, do all those great things. We'll be trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I need you guys' help to do so. Always hitting one of these videos for more of my amazing content. Don't go anywhere because I got more. Peace.